Although these are rumors, it does leave me wondering just a little if maybe, just a maybe, the Chicago Bears would have big enough balls to do this. I don't agree with this, I wouldn't do it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I think. I also didn't agree with Bill O'Brien trading DeAndre Hopkins, but he did it. I tried telling y'all, don't say Matt didn't try to warn you. I made a video a couple days ago where I said we're to that point in the year where all this chaos is about to go on with the NFL draft. You're going to have guys you've never heard about all throughout the college football season. They're going to get drafted in the top 15. And at the same time, there's going to be a lot of guys that we thought were guaranteed first round picks, and for some miraculous reason, they're going to fall to the 4th round. There's also going to be that one quarterback, and we do this every year, I don't understand why. There's going to be the one quarterback that the media hypes up, even though he didn't have a great college career, he's going to go to the NFL, it's not going to pan out, and people are going to say, oh, well, I guess we shouldn't have hyped him up. And at least for now, it's looking like that quarterback is going to be Anthony Richardson this year. I guess we'll have to wait and see, and I understand it's easy for me to say this now, but I never, and I mean I never ever understood the hype about Zach Wilson. I just thought the entire time it was the media wanting Zach Wilson to pan out because he looks like that stereotypical high school quarterback in movies. Getting back on track with this video, the main topic we got to talk about is all the rumors that are currently circling and going on about Bryce Young. It's being said and stated that the Chicago Bears are looking to quote-unquote package up Justin Fields and select Bryce Young. To say that would be flat out insane and controversial would be an understatement. We're going to talk about that in today's video, and let me make this clear. I'm going to make it clear 1,000 times in this video. These are rumors. I am the messenger. I'm not making up this stuff. I'm just reporting on it. So if you want to be mad at anybody, you can be mad at the people that are stating this, not me. Or if you want to be mad at me, that's cool. It doesn't affect me whatsoever. We also got 2 other minor topics to speak on, including Nebraska is looking to land this new 5-star quarterback. It's going to be a jam-packed video. If you like college football content, consider joining our community. To everyone that is subscribed and a part of our community, thank you so much. All right, Matt, blah, blah, blah. Shut the crap up. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Why do I got to be corny and say it like that? Let's just say it. No, let's get into it. That's better. Let's get into it. First things first, only going to speak on this for about 35 seconds. It feels like I've talked about this 3 or 4 times now, but we're continuing to get new updates. Okay, long story short, there was a Florida quarterback recruit that goes by the name of Marcus Stokes. I believe he wasn't a 5-star. He was a 4-star. He was rapping a song lyric. It had the N-word in it. Florida, long story short, they pulled his scholarship. It was a bad look. I've already talked about it enough. I don't agree with it, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's a big deal. If he would have said the N-word in a derogatory manner, yes, huge deal. I don't agree with that whatsoever, but he was singing a rap song. He's young. He'll learn from it. Let's move on. My point is there's other terrible things going on in the world. I'm not okay with what he did, but I think it's too much to ruin his life over what he did. Anyways, continuing along here, ironically enough, a couple days ago, Albany State, which, by the way, is an HBCU school, which is mostly black people, they offered him a scholarship. I shouldn't have to explain to you why this got backlash because it's self-explanatory. He lost his scholarship at Florida for saying an N-word, then a mostly black school offered him a scholarship. I know what a lot of you are sitting there saying, yo, Matt, we already talked about this. Why are you bringing it up again? And well, because earlier today, which is Saturday, by the way, Albany State, a couple days after giving him an offer, they pulled the offer. From everything I've seen and gathered, the reason they pulled the offer is because the university got a ton of backlash for it, and I get that. I get the backlash, but here's my thing. Didn't you have to figure before you offered him there was going to be backlash and repercussions? I don't know. To me, I think it's a weak move to offer a kid a scholarship, then a couple days later pull the scholarship. It is what it is. I'm not going to talk about it too much. Let me know your thoughts on that down below because I am curious. Moving along here to our second topic before we get into the main topic, which is Bryce Young and the Chicago Bears. Nebraska, they're really, and I think it's safe to say they're really trying to get this 5-star quarterback recruit that goes by the name of Dylan Raiola. How bad do they want him, you may ask? Well, they sent their entire staff to his school, and no other school has done that. When it comes to recruiting, it's normal for, I would say, a couple of guys to go see a kid, but rarely, if ever, do you see an entire staff go to see one kid. I thought that was interesting, and if I was a recruit myself, that would impress me, and I would be leaning towards that school a little bit more than others. I'm sure it's not going to have a big factor on his decision because it shouldn't, but it may give Nebraska a slight edge. That's something to keep your eyes on. But now finally, moving on to the main topic of the main encore, the main reason you clicked onto this video, we got to talk about what's going on with Justin Fields, Bryce Young, and the Bears. I said it in the intro. I will say it again and probably another time in this video. These are rumors. This isn't confirmed 100%. These are rumors and rumors only. And I'm going to tell you what I think about these rumors in just a second. I'll read it off to you word for word. How about that? Former Buccaneers defensive tackle and Hall of Famer Warren Sapp said he's heard, quote-unquote, word out of Chicago that the Bears are looking to package up Justin Fields and select Bryce Young. The Alabama quarterback is the current favorite to be the first overall pick, all rumors at this point. Of course, like always, whenever something insane like this is being reported on, it's going to get a lot of traction, rightfully so. Because when I first saw this, I was like, wait, what? What's going on? My immediate reaction to this is, number one, not only do I think it would be a terrible decision to move on from Justin Fields, but number two, I don't believe this whatsoever. I like Justin Fields and I like Bryce Young, but you can make a legit case and argument and say that right now, Justin Fields is better than Bryce Young. You're going to have your fair share of people that are going to say, hey, I'd take Bryce Young over Justin Fields right now, or I'd take Justin Fields over Bryce Young. That's my point, though. At the end of the day, it's 1A, 1B. What's the point of trading out Fields for Young? Unless some other team is going to give you some great package deal from Justin Fields, I don't see why you do this. Another reason I don't understand why you would do this, because, okay, let's say you're not getting a quarterback. The best player on the board is Will Anderson Jr. Will Anderson Jr. is a generational type of talent. He's a guy that's going to be in the NFL for 10 to 15 years. You got to get this guy. And I get it. You're going to have your fair share of people saying, oh, what about Jalen Carter from Georgia? And that's fine as well. But to me, I got that number one overall pick. I'm selecting Will Anderson. And I've seen a lot of people that hate on Justin Fields, and that's fine. But here's my thing with him. We don't really know how good he can even be or how good he really is because the Chicago Bears are just that bad. I'm not going to go as far as to saying he has no help whatsoever, but he has slim to none. Where I'm trying to go with this is, I feel like once you surround Justin Fields with a good football team and then he's not winning games, okay, then you can move on. But right now, you can't justify it because this what-if game, it will linger forever if you trade him and move on to Bryce Young. Because here's the thing, once you move on to Bryce Young, it's another rebuilding process where you're going to give Bryce Young 2, 3, 4 years at minimum to see if he's the guy. Although these are rumors, it does leave me wondering just a little if maybe, just a maybe, the Chicago Bears would have big enough balls to do this. I don't agree with this. I wouldn't do it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I think. I also didn't agree with Bill O'Brien trading DeAndre Hopkins, but he did it. I've seen crazy stuff happen before. You never know what these NFL teams and GMs are going to do. I mean, check out what this guy had to say. Ha, horrible idea. Dude is going to get folded behind that line and doesn't have near the mobility as Fields to escape the pressure. He needs a system/team like San Francisco or Philadelphia. That right there alone is my argument with all of this. It's not the quarterback the reason the Bears aren't good. It's the rest of the team. You got to fix the entire team, not just the quarterback. Justin Fields is not the reason you are losing games this season. For a lot of teams in the NFL, yes, you are one quarterback away. Your current quarterback is holding you back, but for the Bears, that is not the case. And also, got to throw this in there. I love me some Bryce Young, but he's not necessarily built to take the hits that Justin Fields has. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if Bryce Young could survive behind that Chicago Bears offensive line. Last but not least, I'm going to say this. I don't believe these rumors are true, but if any team in the NFL would do something like this, wouldn't it be the Chicago Bears? I mean, come on now. It's the Chicago Bears. Let me know your thoughts down below. But,